Hello everybody, I'm Lance Cardoza with BusinessStreetOnline.com, and this week our business leader of the week is none other than Ben Stockle. Ben Stockle of Richard's Restaurant in downtown Fresno. Many years of Richard's Restaurant. It started back in 1969 with Richard himself, the grandfather of our business leader of the week, Ben Stockle. We'll be talking about the years of the restaurant and what's new at the restaurant today and why you have to come down and try that famous prime rib. But before that, a short commercial from the Fresno Suit Outlet.
Endless possibilities at Fresno Suit Outlet. We're the home of the 3-suit deal. 3 suits, 3 shirts, 3 ties, 3 belts, 3 hankies, and 3 pairs of socks. Everything starting at just $2.99. Fresno Suit Outlet carries suits up to size 74. Why spend more?
Where good things come in threes. That's the Fresno Suit Outlet. Triple play.
Hello everybody, and thank you for joining us here at BusinessStreetOnline.com. Each and every week, every day, every Thursday at 11:30, we have Business Leaders Live with our Business Leader of the Week. This week it's Ben Stockle. Ben, thank you for being on the program.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me.
And you're with Richard's Restaurant, grandson of the original Richard himself.
Yep, so I'm under a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure, and really you've taken it to great heights. I mean, it's a beautiful place. And talking about a beautiful place, one of the things we like to do here on Business Leaders Live is thank Grizzly Bear Studios for allowing us to film inside this beautiful green screen psych studio near the Yosemite International Airport. You can find them up above. There's a banner above us. It's grizzlybearstudios.com. Richard's Restaurant has gone through a metamorphosis. I mean, it's a beautiful place inside. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, when we got the restaurant back, we did a complete remodel of the whole entire restaurant. We walked in and the restaurant was just thrashed. I mean, the bar was on the ground. It got to looking pretty ugly. So we came in and did a complete remodel. I mean, everything's brand new from top to bottom, you know.
It's a beautiful place. Yeah. Beautiful. The one of the things when you were saying when you got it back in 2005, give us a little history. Your grandfather started the restaurant in 1969?
Yeah, my grandfather started the restaurant July 1st of 1969 and ran it for 36 years and then sold in July 1st, 2005. So that would have been 36 years to the day. He sold the restaurant, you know, he just wanted to get, he's getting up there in age, wanted to get out of it. So he sold the restaurant, and then he carried the paper on the loan, and the guy ended up defaulting on the loan. So we ended up getting the restaurant back and the property back. And when we walked in, the place was just completely thrashed.
Good deal. And one of the things about what it was before was incredible prime rib, is what I understand. And also something good. Tell people what something good is.
The something good is a New York steak wrapped in a flour tortilla. I mean, it's awesome. That's a really popular item at lunch. And then, you know, you can't go wrong with the prime rib. We've served that lunch, dinner. You can get that whenever you want. And then the beef eater, which is another popular sandwich, is deli thin sliced prime rib served as a French dip. And I always get cheese on mine. That's just just how I like it.
One of the things, you have a banquet room in the back of the facility also, and I don't think a lot of people know about that.
Yeah, we have a banquet room there. I mean, we can fit up to probably about 30 people comfortably. So if you want to have a business meeting or, you know, a birthday party, you want it to be private, whatever. So we can definitely accommodate you.
Perfect. And on this program, we're showing some of those images of the restaurant too, so people get a good idea what it looks like now. And one of the things that's nice about it is your grandfather's still in the business. I mean, a lot of people recognize him by shaking his hand when you come in the door to get your table, and he's still doing that today.
Exactly. He'll still walk around the restaurant and make sure he has to talk to every customer. That's his thing, you know. And you know that makes people feel good. You know, people want to see the owner. You know, they want to talk to the owner. You know, my grandfather and I were out talking to the customers all the time. You know, it's great.
Good. Very cool. So when you restarted the restaurant, did the remodel, got everything done, that happened it was January 2010?
Yeah, well, we've been working, we got the restaurant back February of '09, and it took a while. I mean, we had to go through the city, get the building permits and all that stuff. So we started to remodel the restaurant probably March of '09, and then we finally opened in January of 2010. So.
Perfect. For someone that's sitting at their desk right now at watching BusinessStreetOnline.com, where would they find the restaurant? If you could just give people an idea of the location.
We're off of Belmont and Blackstone, and the best way to get there, if you're coming from downtown, let's say, you're going to want to jump on the 41 South, or I'm sorry, the 41 North, and take the 180 West, get off at Blackstone and Abbey, and then just follow it all the way around and make your first right, and you'll be in our back parking lot there.
Good deal. It is a very secure parking lot. I went there for dinner, and you have a security in the parking lot.
Yeah, it's in a bad part of town, but don't let that fool you. We have security cameras in the parking lot. I do have a security guard at night, so I mean, we really haven't had any problems as far as that goes.
Good deal. And it really does. When you walk in the place, too, if you've enjoyed Richard's from the past, and then you come in and you see what you've done to the place, it really is taking it up another level. And I think when we were on the archery show just now, you can see your grandpa's excited about it. He was on the program, and it's a beautiful. You can see some of the stuff on the screen now. It's just really nice what you've done to the place. And I think the best thing about it is, too, you have quality food.
Yeah.
You have a beautiful place, good service, quality food. What is the biggest challenge you see, just starting off and being new with it? You worked in the restaurant business a little bit before that, too. So what was the biggest challenge that you see so far?
The biggest challenge for me to keep this thing going is we have to get that next generation in there. You know, we have to get people coming downtown, people that aren't, you know, not everything nice is in River Park. You know, there's nice stuff in downtown Fresno. Don't be afraid to come down and check it out. There's a lot of Fresno history down there. You know, we're included in that as well. So
exactly, it's like a nostalgia event when you come down. You see your regulars come and they have their certain table.
Oh yeah, definitely have certain seats, and if there's somebody sitting there when they walk in, they get pretty upset. But
but don't let that deter you.
No, definitely no. Don't let that deter you.
It's a great thing.
They'll always go to a different seat. No big deal.
What do you see for the future with Richards? I know it's early, and I'm sure Grandpa has his thoughts of how he sees it, and you're thinking way out in the future. What do you see with?
I mean, I would like to open up another location. I know my grandfather doesn't feel too strongly about that, but you know, I mean, Richards is a great place. I mean, why have it in one area? Other people should, you know, be able to take advantage of that. Should be able to visit Richards. So eventually, I think I'd like to open up another location. I don't maybe even know if in Fresno, maybe somewhere else, you know. But that's a long ways down the road. So
good deal. Perfect. Good deal. Anything that you would like to close with, or to tell somebody, or even tell Grandpa what you see about the business today?
Let's see, what I see about the business. You know, the main thing is you just got to keep people happy. Yeah. You know, you got to be real attentive with the customer service. You keep people happy, they're going to come back. You know, you got to have that good food, you got to have good service. If you have that, you'll do okay.
And get people coming back and good service just sparked my mind too. You brought back a lot of the original employees.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. I brought back 14 of the original staff members that we had when we closed. I mean, I've got a waitress working there now that's worked for my grandfather for over 22 years.
Define Richard's Restaurant as that huge sign that says Richard's Prime Rib, Seafood, and
our big
cocktails.
Sign. Yeah. I got a pretty neat story about that actually. That sign was actually in a movie, Desperate Measures, with Michael Keaton. When they were first building the 180, before they had opened it, they shot a high-speed chase scene on there. And this cop car's coming down the freeway, spinning out right in front of the Richards sign. It's pretty neat.
Right in front of the sign.
Yeah, we got a picture of it. It's pretty neat.
Cool. And what was that? Desperate Measures.
Yeah,
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, definitely give it a look.
It's like Alan said. Alan Autry is the guy that got me to go there the first time, a long time ago, when your grandfather had it. And it's nostalgia. It's Fresno nostalgia. Yeah. The sign, you know, it's when you see it, you start thinking steak, and it's a really great place. And thank you for bringing it back and making it what it is today. And I encourage everybody at BusinessStreetOnline.com come out and support Ben and his grandfather Richard with Richard's Restaurant. It's a beautiful place, and looking forward to seeing you. And thank you for being on the program.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
it.
One more thing, if you mention Business Street Online today or tomorrow, I'll give you 10% off. How's that sound?
Awesome. 10% off for anybody with Business Street Online. If you're watching this today on Business Leaders Live, just go down and let them know that you're getting your 10% off on this great steak. All right, thanks. Appreciate it. And we'll see you next week here with Business Leaders Live.